gonna make a pizza today.
What are you eating?
I'm eating some candy. It's homemade candy. This guy, I buy it off the street from him.
Is he your dealer?
I don't know what he puts in it, but whatever he puts in his candy is real good. To make a French bread pizza. We have all the ingredients here: pepperoni, Canadian bacon, mozzarella cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, and the main ingredient are French bread and fresh jalapenos. We're gonna go with fresh jalapenos instead of pickled jalapenos. He has been craving this for a really long time, and it's literally been about maybe 6 months he's been asking for me to try to make this. So today's the day we're gonna see if I know how to make a French bread pizza. So first, I'm just gonna chop up all the ingredients that I'm gonna need, and I'm gonna do the jalapenos. I'm not gonna take the seeds out. I'm not one person to de-seed a pepper. I like the seeds in it, and that's just my preference. So if you guys don't like the seeds, you can take it out yourself. But in this recipe, I am not going to do that. So that's pretty good.
Pizza, man.
I gotta taste it, and then the Canadian bacon. We're not just gonna put a big old flat circle on the pizza. No, I'm gonna dice it up a little bit finer cut. Some people don't like Canadian bacon on their pizza, but we do. So we're gonna take this first 3, and we're going to slice it. I'm gonna use my other knife since that one I used the peppers, and we're just gonna do a rough chop of Canadian bacon, cut it in triangles, and then cut those triangles in halves. Now, you can definitely make pizza on a budget. You don't have to get all fresh with it and have like Hulk Hogan. I swear they package these breads, they don't want you to get into them. So French bread, freshly baked. Oh no! I got this knife. This is a really good knife. My mother-in-law gave me this knife. She used to be a chef at Santa Clara University. She used to use this knife, so she let me have it. Thank you very much. It's one of my favorites. So this is really sharp. It just cuts right through the bread. You don't get those jagged cuts, so it's evenly straight through, which is what I like. And you have to gut the bread out. I didn't think you had to gut it out with French bread pizza. Then I kind of just like looked online and I was like, yeah girl, get it right. You gotta take a little bit of this bread off if you want to make a decent pizza. So I'm not gonna take too much off. I'm just gonna take just a little bit of the top portion out of here, and then of course I love bread, so you know I'm gonna save the scraps, put it with some spinach dip, or just eat it. Oh, he wants some now. I guess you can have some of my bread. So yeah, that's it. Just take a little bit out. I'm gonna melt some butter. I'm gonna put the butter on the bread, and then I'm gonna put the pizza sauce on there, and it'll all come together.
Yeah, girl.
I gotta eat the innards. Some butter. Everything's better with butter. So we're gonna melt this butter. Just a couple of tablespoons of butter. Pop this in the microwave for maybe 10 seconds or so. Butter doesn't need to be heated up that long, so I'll just do the 30 seconds and we'll just count down a little bit, just so we can put it on the bread. Just to
2 hours later.
All right, and then we get a good clarified butter in there. And so I'm using the small spatula. I don't have the other type of spreader that has the little brush. I don't have the brush. The other type of spreader. Girl,
you stupid.
You don't cook that often, huh? The brush one. I used to have it. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I left it at my sister's when I lived at my sister's, because I did a lot of cooking there. So we're just gonna put a little bit on the bread. Pizza sauce. I'm gonna get a big spoon. Ragu pizza sauce, homemade style. Now, just gonna spread a little bit through here, and then I'm gonna spread it all around.
I like extra on mine.
Extra saucy, baby. Make it saucy. Look at all that sauce. I just think dip or sauce on bread is just good in general. Like, I could just eat it, just to eat. But then yet, I eat a lot of different things. What side of the pizza do you prefer a French bread? The top or the bottom? I personally, I like the top.
That's what she said.
But, you know, maybe I'll switch it up. And I'll go for the bottom. So, the bread absorbs the sauce, so you just want to make sure you have enough because you do not want a dry pizza. Bada bing, bada boom. We got that salsa bread, baby, that salsa bread. All right, I'm just going to transfer this over to the pan with the foil on it. And I already sprayed some Pam on it so it doesn't stick to the tin foil. I always just like to line my baking pans, even though the baking pans are non-stick. This tin foil, you get it at the Dollar Tree. They don't sell it in the store anymore. So if you're looking for the Reynolds Wrap single strips of foil, you have to go to the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store because now at the regular store, they do not sell it. So the Dollar Tree is the place to be. Sargento. Sargento cheese is really good. Have you seen the commercial? It just makes you want to eat it. But this cheese is actually, you know what? They're not sponsoring this. Who will want to sponsor me? I'm not that famous. But the cheese is good. So, we're going to layer our cheeses in there. You know, a good nice layer of some mozzarella cheese. Alright, so the cheese is on there. Now we're going to do pepperoni. And just lay it down the middle. This is actually a lot of pepperoni. I didn't think this package would have that much. Alright, here is my masterpiece. So we got the pepperoni, the jalapeno, mozzarella cheese, and then we have our Canadian bacon. I put sun-dried tomatoes on mine because I just felt like I wanted that flavor. So I preheated the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on 350. And now we're going to bake it until it's golden brown. The cheese is melted. So I say another about 20-25 minutes or so in the oven. So wait and see.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. The bread is golden brown. The cheese has a little goldenness to it. So I think it is good to eat. So, French bread pizza, pepperoni, ham, and jalapeno. Kids, don't try this at home. Don't ever try to videotape yourself while you're trying to work in the oven. I burnt my thumb, so I wouldn't be cooking in my kitchen if you didn't injure yourself. So those of you who like to come over and cook with me, well, you gotta hope you're wearing some gloves and a helmet, because something might be missing when you leave my house. But anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope now you know how to make a pizza. Alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video, and then please comment below on what you would like to see next for me to cook.
Watch it.